What's up team, Michael here, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing this bad boy. This is the Hummer Speed jump rope made by Bear Komplex. Now I actually saw this jump rope a few months ago on an Instagram ad when I was scrolling through Instagram, and there was a really cool feature about this jump rope that caught my attention right away. And to be honest, ads don't really catch my attention, so the fact that this caught my attention says a lot. But in this review video I'm going to be going over 4 primary things, and that is 1, what caught my attention about the jump rope, 2, the downsides of this jump rope, and 3, the performance of the jump rope, and then finally 4, how the jump rope feels. Because you can have the best jump rope in the world, but if it does not feel good to use, you're not gonna have fun using it. Also, if you're a subscriber or you've been watching my channel for a while, stay tuned to the end of this video because I got a really cool announcement coming, and trust me, you will not want to miss it. But without any further ado, let's get into this review. If you're not a part of the team yet, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell beside it so you never miss any future uploads. So the thing about this jump rope that caught my attention is right here. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'll do some B-roll footage of it. As you can see, there are no screws whatsoever on this jump rope. And if you know how traditional jump ropes work, at least the ones we use in CrossFit, they have little screws and little clamps at the end of the jump rope that holds the rope onto the jump rope. And me personally, one problem I've always had with those jump ropes, no matter how good they are, is you'll be using one of those jump ropes in a class or in a workout, and you're doing your double unders, and then all of a sudden the whole jump rope just explodes apart and pieces go flying, and then you have to find the pieces, put it back together. It messes up your whole workout, and it's just frustrating. So when I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a jump rope that didn't have any screws, I was like, what is that? I want to try that out. So I reached out to Bear Komplex, they sent me this, and I've tried it out, and it is actually really slick. As you can see, there are little tips on the end of the jump rope that if you push in, they kind of act like a little button, and you can slide the jump rope completely out. The same thing putting the rope back in the handles. You just push the button back in and you slide the jump rope or the rope back into the handles. If you ask me, this is a really cool feature, especially when you are trying to adjust your jump rope. This gives you about 10 inches of adjustment length, which once you trim your rope to pretty much the average length that you need, that gives you plenty enough adjustment length. It's also good if you share your jump rope with someone. You don't have to get out a screwdriver or something and start loosening those clamps on your jump rope. You just have to quick adjust the length like that. It's real easy. Now that's what caught my attention about the jump rope, but this is going to segue perfectly into one of the downsides about this jump rope. And that is when you first get this jump rope out of the box, these ropes are actually really long. So most of you out there, if you purchase this jump rope, you have to shorten this jump rope with a pair of cutters. And if we pull this out real quick, you'll see that the tip of this rope has to be extremely smooth in order to fit into this hole. Now, the first time I got this rope, I was setting it up and I had a pair of cutters and I was cutting this rope to my average length so I could put it in the handles and then adjust it further. But the cutters that I was using was really dull and it kind of frayed the end a little bit, and when I was trying to push it into the hole, it wouldn't fit. So I had to go to the gym and use one of my coach's cutters, and it works just fine. So if you have a really sharp pair of cutters, it's not going to be a problem. However, if you have a dull pair like I do, that could be a problem getting that into the handles. The second and pretty much the final downside of this rope, otherwise I really like the rope, is you'll see at the end of the handles you have little caps that can come off. And I'm not really sure why Bear Komplex added these caps. I mean, it does allow you to slide the rope on through the handles. I don't know why you would do that. But anyway, I noticed that when you first get this jump rope and you're doing a workout, these caps tend to want to unscrew as you're doing your double unders. Now that is a little bit frustrating. I've even had these caps come off. As you can see, this other one, the cap wasn't even on. It must be in my gym bag somewhere. But the caps can tend to unscrew during a workout. Now that is a little frustrating, however, it is easily fixable. You can just get some Loctite and lock these things in place, or you can take them off. However, I have tried taking them off. However, I have noticed that the edge is then really sharp and it tends to irritate your hands when repping out hundreds of double unders. So I wouldn't suggest taking them off, but I would suggest just putting on some Loctite. That pretty much holds these suckers on really good. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is the performance of the jump rope, because a jump rope is really no good if it doesn't perform really well. Now I actually posted a video to my Instagram stories a while back when I first got this jump rope, and the video was me spinning the handles, and then someone responded to my story and goes, "What's this? Is this like the Ferrari of jump ropes?" And this thing spins literally so smooth. I've been using it for a while and I haven't oiled it much, so it's getting a little slower right now. However, this thing spins so smooth. It literally makes your double unders feel so smooth. It's the smoothest rope I've used to date. So if you're someone who you've had a hard time getting double unders down, maybe consider picking up this rope. It makes you feel like a beast when doing double unders. I mean, it is so smooth. And I've also found that when using this jump rope, I feel like I can do double unders a little bit faster just because these things spin so smoothly that I can just rep out my double unders really easy. Also, the handles are really comfortable to hold too. This is kind of segueing into how the jump rope feels, but these handles are extremely comfortable to hold. They're not too heavy where it's wearing out your forearms. However, they're not too light either where it makes spinning that rope really hard. These feel just right, and I feel that they have enough of a grip where it doesn't irritate your hands, but yet enough of grip where it makes it easy to hold. I have noticed that if I'm doing a workout where there's a lot of cardio involved too, on top of the double unders, I might want to chalk up my hands a little bit because it tends to slip. So I have seen jump ropes with a lot more grip than these handles. However, a little bit too much grip can kind of wear out your hands when doing a ton of double unders, but these handles are extremely comfortable to hold, and the rope is a good weight too. So this is kind of also included in the performance of the jump rope, but this rope feels like just the right weight when doing your double unders. My previous jump rope was just a really cheap jump rope, and it came with 2 ropes just like this one. This one came with a green one and a black one. However, the one rope on that jump rope just felt really light and really cheap, and it made doing double unders a lot harder. So I'd highly suggest, if you're having trouble with double unders, or you're looking for a new jump rope, or if you just want to impress people in the gym that you don't have a rope that uses those screws and clamps, this jump rope is definitely unique, and I love pulling it out when it's time to do double unders. So I'm not sure if I mentioned the price yet, but this rope is just $29, so it is really cheap. However, it doesn't feel cheap when you're using it. It feels like a very high quality jump rope. And I'll have a link down in the description where you can pick it up. If you do pick it up, be sure to post a video of you using it to your Instagram and tag me. I have a link to my Instagram in the description below as well. But that pretty much concludes my review for this jump rope. I want to thank Bear Komplex for sending it out. I really love this jump rope. So if you're still watching this, thank you so much. I really value your time. And here is the big announcement that I referenced to in the beginning. So if you haven't noticed so far, my YouTube channel just passed 1,000 subscribers. I've been chasing that number for about a year now, and it's thanks to the subscribers like you that helped me hit that number. So as a thank you, I'm going to be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'll be uploading a video in maybe a week or so with more details on how to enter, because I'm still figuring out the logistics on that. But stay tuned for that giveaway. It's going to be really fun. And once again, thanks so much for joining the team and for your support. But like always, train hard, team, and I'll see you in the next one. And also, quick shout out to AJ for being the 1,000th subscriber. That's a pretty big deal, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you.